it's actually the 5th year already. I was talking to Coach Jackson on the practice field yesterday, and it's gone so fast. And we're excited about spring ball. It's our signing class this year. Extremely excited that we have several mid-year enrollees that come in that we need to add depth to us at certain spots and to get a good look at them. That's a huge advantage with mid-year enrollees to be here to get to work. We've added to that class 2 young men at position of need for us at linebacker yesterday. Got Rommel Mugnio from Oregon State is going to be a graduate transfer, and today signed Dietrich Bing Dukes out of Iowa Western Georgia transfer to there to sign both linebackers. So we're really excited about those 2 additions for us. Recruiting never ends, as you know, so we're constantly looking. We've got a couple of other guys that we're looking at and bringing in some on official visits very soon to see if they fit with us and we can convince them to be Ole Miss Rebels. Our theme this year for spring ball, as you know, we always have one that's called Uncommon Man. It's from Tony Dungy's writings. This week's theme is, carefully think about your words that you speak. They're painting a picture for you. And is that picture what you want it to be as a man? And so our coaches, one of the things we have to do is share with them true life stories of when we didn't get that exactly right, and it's been quite entertaining hearing some of those stories. We've also talked to them about going from being committed to compelled. We've obviously playing in 2 consecutive New Year's Six games creates expectations, and in order for us to maintain that here, I think there's another step that we all need to go. There are things that we as coaches need to continue to improve on, as well as our players. I continue to believe very strongly that the league we play in and the schedule that we will play will challenge you greatly, but also believe that there are quality enough players on our team and our opponents' teams that either team could win. And one of the deciding factors, if you take out all the turnovers and things that happen, is chemistry. And that's one of the great things about spring ball. I believe that it can help start laying the foundation of who the leadership of your team is going to be in the locker room, that makes sure our team chemistry is as good as it can be. So I'm hopeful to see a lot of options in the leadership of our team as spring goes on. We'll break from spring after 6 practices, and we'll head to Haiti with another 28-member mission team to go finish up the water project in Camp Marie over in Haiti. I'm really excited about that. The Freeze Foundation that Jill and I have created is partnering with the Ole Miss family that give to the Ignite Fund to send that group over there to finish up the water project to make sure they have fresh water there. And we're also partnering with Pine Lake Church to send a group to Lesotho in June. So we're excited about all the things that are going on, and hopefully continue to build our program to remain at a status nationally that our fans and great university deserve.
We'll take questions from media here in the bottom of the room. Raise your hand, we'll bring a microphone to you.
Just kind of in the space of a year, I remember about this time we were talking about Chad Kelly as like a huge character risk and stuff like that. And now he's kind of the face of your program. I mean, what's the transformation been like watching him turn into that?
I couldn't understand the first part of your question. I want to make sure it's clear that I did not talk about it like that.
Well, right, but it was considered.
And I was very. I believe in the nature of kid and giving kids second chances, and obviously I did with Chad. Was it a concern that he could do something that would bring embarrassment? Of course, but I have that concern with every kid that we sign, typically because they're kids. you know, you and I'm not sure our age difference, but many of us were able to grow up and make mistakes, and my dad kicked me in the rear and get me in line, and nobody else really knew about it. But in today's time, a kid makes a mistake, it's, you know, all over the social media world. The transformation continues. I couldn't be more pleased with what Chad has done, you know, off the field, on the field. You know, he just continues to seek how the type of man he wants to be known, and he continues to. We refer to it as rewriting your story, or writing the end of your story. You know, it's really not about where you start, but then how you finish. And I think right now he's, you know, on track to finish well. But you know, it's taken a lot of people and a lot of time to invest in him, to help him see things from a different perspective and a different light. We met yesterday for probably an hour, and we probably met yesterday for an hour to you know, just to, again, what do we want to see out of spring ball? You as a leader, you as a player, what things we want to work on, and the leadership. What do people want to follow? They naturally want to follow you because, I mean, he's a baller, and he's an effort guy, and he's a rah-rah guy, and but we've got to continue to look at things off the field too that you can do. He's going back to Haiti of his choice this year, and I didn't force anyone to go and this year, and not going to make him, but he wants to. And he was a champ over there last year, an absolute champ in working with those youngsters in that village, and I think that helps. Making yourself, I tell you, when you have a spirit of thankfulness and gratefulness for what you have, it's kind of hard to go down the paths of greed and give me attitudes and then sense of entitlement and things that we fight constantly. So proud of his progress.
What areas on your team are discounting chemistry and leadership, just positionally, are you wanting to shore up this spring?
Well, we start with offensive line as always. I mean, it seems that that's probably constantly going to be a question mark from year to year. If you look nationally, I think that is probably the hardest position to make sure you were. If you're good at that spot, you've got a really good chance if you're good there and have a good quarterback. We obviously this year, probably more than others, it's a bit different. We lost 6 guys. That's a lot out of an offensive line room to lose. But the other hand is we really like some of the ones we have in that room. So, and then some that we haven't seen. Michael Howard, you know, he's gained 30 pounds but was injured all last year. And, you know, yesterday was his first time to take a snap. So we've got a lot of kids that we think we're going to like, but we sure hope after 15 days of practice that we feel like we've improved that position offensively. Defensively, it's I love our defensive line. I think depth-wise, we could use 1 or 2 there. But the biggest question mark would be, you know, I think the middle of our defense being a linebacker and the safeties, we lost some really good players. I think we'll be fine at corner, and you know, I'm excited about some of these young safeties too that we have. But we've got to hopefully feel good at the end of 15 days about it.